G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here, back with more of our pure Mage playthrough of Oblivion. Damn it, I just remembered I have forgotten to enable there was a mod that I said I had enabled that allowed me to go and buy some extra conjuration spells, and I don't have it enabled. Okay, let's just really quickly do that. You get to see a little bit of the behind the scenes. There we go. And alternate summons, there we go. I should have rebuilt the bash patch mod, but it'll be fine. It won't be any less stable than it has been. At the moment, it seems to crash after about an hour and a half, which is not good. I'm not saying that it's just a known issue. All right. So, if I remember rightly, we have we've done about half of we've looted about half of the Mage's guilds. So we've done Bruma, we've done Chorrel, we've done Anvil, we've done Skingrad. So Shadenhall, Breville, Leyawen are left. What am I looking at for money at the moment? 390. It's not enough. So let's go and raid some more of these. Shadenhall. Yoink. Silver. Lots and lots of silver. Backpack. Do we already have a medium? We don't. Oh ho ho. Now, I'm not going to be greedy. We saw in the last episode, I am using a mod that allows me to have multiple amulets, only because the backpacks take up an amulet slot. And I wanted to be able to have an amulet and a backpack. But also, when I play Skyrim, you will know that I tend to have the bags and pouches mod, which gives me lots of extra carrying capacity, and then of course I use backpacks as well. Now, they only have a backpack mod for Oblivion. Ooh, excuse me. I only have a backpack mod for Oblivion. So, what I want to do is use the tiny backpack, which gives me just an extra 10 points, and consider that to be like a belt pouch, right? So I'm going to take that off, and then we're going to go back in and we're going to add the medium backpack, which is 75, and one of those, which should be 85, and it's not. It's only 2 for some reason. Okay, so that's 75. Maybe take the medium backpack off. Okay, so there's nothing there. What if I go tiny backpack, then medium backpack? Still says 77. Maybe once I go to the new area. No, it still says 77. What is that? 35 and 75 should be 110, and it's only saying 67. Wow. Medium backpack says 75 correctly. Tiny backpack, 77. You know what? I'm going to live with that for the moment. I'm not going to complain about that too much because I am kind of cheating the system anyway. So let's just not worry about it too much, shall we? But I know I've had problems in the past like that, and the way to fix it was always to take things off and put them back on, and eventually they worked. So, I don't know. I might fiddle with it more later. Once I get some of the larger backpacks, I'll just go without. Just use the one. It might also be that we've got multiple of the tiny backpacks in our inventory, and that's screwing it up. So once we sell the extras, it might come good. So we'll see how that goes. Take those shoes. I don't really need to take them, but iron greaves. Grab another dagger. Ah, more of the good green stuff. It's 1 a.m. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to sell stuff at 1 a.m. in Shaden Hall. Strange about that. Oop.
Can I interest you in some of my wares? You drop a good price. That's you've made. You drive. You've made. You. You drive. That's a fine. That's that seems a fair price. You got a. That's a good deal. A good price for a. That's an excellent bargain. A, a, a
Yep. Picking up a planter, but anyway.
That's
Oh, that was off the table. That's right.
a good price. Come back and see me again. Good day.
Now, Shaden Hall's actually fairly close to... Well, it's not really all that close to the Imperial City, but if I come over here... No, look, let's just get the other... Loot the other couple of mage guilds really quickly. And then we'll go and buy some spells. We're going. Yeah, this is it.
Greetings, Evoker.
What's happening?
I heard people saying they ran into goblins around here not long ago. I can't stand those things.
Terrible creatures. They travel in packs, and they're always up to... You too. Hello, Evoker.
Have you heard any word about the So long.
Goodbye. Hello, guildmate.
Missed the folded cloth. Not that it's that important. Yeah, I think this area is actually pretty... Oh, that's right. There's skooma hidden in here, isn't there? That's not a shell, a chest of drawers or anything, so it's all good. That's all pewter. Not going to pick up any of that. That's all pewter. I'm not going to pick up any of that. I'll take the book. That's all pewter. Nothing there I want. Food, not really, but sort of. Don't want any of that, don't want any of that. Alright, we've done everything in there. Is that not a... It's not, okay. I thought that should be a set of drawers as well. Oh, not a big library. Oh, we are so close at getting a level. I need more conjuration levels to get my intelligence up. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that, because I did say that I wasn't going to try. I was just going to try and play the game. But I feel like I have to do something to increase my magic pool. And increasing my intelligence is the only way to do it. And that is only done via alchemy, conjuration, or mysticism. Oh, look at that. And we got the level. Oh, and I'm encumbered. Alright. How much over am I? Not a lot.
Greetings, chap.
Let's quickly just borrow this bed. To level up. And I might as well wait 12 hours, because I need to sell stuff anyway. Let's hope I don't get kicked out early. We're good. All right, I can go +3. Oh, I can do +2 to intelligence, +3 to willpower. I can go agility, speed, or personality. Well, I definitely want... Yeah, I want intelligence. I want willpower. I didn't check what my what my health was before I leveled up. It is 63 now, and my Mage goes up to 214. Let's quick save. And let's just load back to this. And just... Okay, so we got 3 hit points. 3 extra health for getting a level without any endurance bonus. And we did get a little bit of extra magic. It wasn't a huge amount, but it was a little bit. That is good to know. Yeah, we got 4 extra points of magicka and 3 points of health. All right. Ultimately, we want to be able to get some endurance. Well, no, we're going to try not to, actually, because, as I said, I just want to play the game. I don't want to have to go run around doing anything stupid to try and survive. So, yeah, we'll see how we go. Let's go to the shop, sell as much stuff as we can, then come back and finish looting that. And then we've only got 1 more to go. And I know I said that I didn't want to do this, but because I normally play just as a pretty much a pure destruction mage, but I think just for the benefits of this playthrough, I am going to try and do a bit of conjuration as well, because I pretty much have to. Otherwise, I won't get more magicka.
That's a good...
Keep the bronze amulet. That I can enchant later on.
That's more than I'd use. That's a good deal. You... That... That seems a fair price. That seems a fair price. That's more than I'd use. You've made a good bit of... You've made... You got a great deal there. That seems a fair price. That's a good deal. You got it. You got a... That... And... That's an X. You got a great deal. Thank you. Come again. Seeing you.
Right. Yep, that's that one done. Last but by no means least,
You'll always get a... What can I interest you in? A good... That's...
I don't sell any books yet.
That's more than I... You drive a hard bar. Come back and see. You too.
Right.
Nothing I'd like to talk about. Good day.
I'd like to talk about.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Hello, associate.
Greetings, guildmate. Read
Yeah. Wrong button.
I believe. Good.
I'm Ardeline. I'm the guild. Be seeing you.
Hello, associate.
Heard any news lately?
Say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
No, come on.
Of course.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Take care.
You too.
Hello, associate. Baron Vamori really has a silver tongue. He has a way with words, that's for sure. You could learn a lot from him. I see. We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried.
Pretty much, because there's going to be a Oblivion invasion any
Farewell.
day now. And it won't be over until we manage to crown the next emperor. Getting close to running out of carrying capacity. Ooh, destruction increase. Very nice. Alrighty. That is all the looting done. So, we're going to sell all this. In fact, no. Sell it all here, because if I tried to go to the Imperial City before I sell, the shops will be closed. So, we'll sell it all here.
What do you want? May I interest you in some of my fine wares? That's a good deal. You drive a hard you drive a hard bar. A good you drive a hard bargain.
Alright, sorry about that.
That's a fair. A fine transaction. An excellent bargain.
This time we sell all the books.
That seems
Because we're not going to be raiding any more bookshelves like this ever again. At least in this playthrough. Maybe not even in any others.
you got an you drive
It would be interesting to work out how much money you make just from the books in all of the Mages guilds. Because there is a lot of them, and some of them, I mean, a lot of these are just selling for a gold each. But even that has got to be a few hundred gold. And some of them are selling for a lot more than that.
an excellent a fine an you dri- an e- a good bit of... A good... You've made a good... That's...
Actually, I should have changed. I'm pretty sure there's a setting I could have changed in the Rybash module mod editor that I've got that allows me to set so that it will ask me for the confirmation, because at the moment it only asks you if you want to sell as a group if you've got 3 or more items. I could change that to be 2 items, and it would be a little bit quicker when I have piles of 2, because at the moment with piles of 2 I have to go sell and then sell the second one. It's so annoying. All right.
I appreciate... Good day.
Now, let's see if... So we need to actually go right about here. I can either run all this way. Let's do that. It's something different. We need to be going north. Is this a northern exit of the town? Or does this go to the castle? No, that's the northern exit of the town. Yes, it is. Yeah, let's do a full save. There we go. So I believe we can just follow this road and it will lead us pretty well directly where we want to go. Works reasonably well. I don't like the fact that I'm using necromancy, essentially, but that's what we're going to go and repair right now. And we may very well be coming back to this village on a regular basis to get some higher level spells. Okay, he killed my skeleton, but we managed to keep him distracted long enough.
You move like a pregnant cow.
Sorry, what were you saying? Is that all of them? Just the 2 idiots that want to challenge a mage wandering around by himself? Oops. Did not mean to do that. Damn it. I killed my own skeleton. Well, half killed him anyway. Oh, I'm sneaking. I wondered why I was moving so slow. Did not mean to sneak. How are we going? Yeah, we're about a third of the way there. And we've only been attacked a dozen times already. Which I know is a slight exaggeration, but, you know. G'day, St. Salvius. How you doing? The Inn of Ill Omens. Why would I want to stay there? That's a terribly named inn. Absolute last resort. I almost feel like I should just go down there just to discover this location so that I can fast travel back here if I ever need to. Another inn. Well, that's strange. Two inns so close together yet out in the middle of nowhere. Almost has horror movie written all over it. Things are going quite well in the Imperial lands. We have just finished looting all of the mage guilds. And we have, you know, nearly 5,000 gold to play with. And we're making our way to... I cannot remember the name of the little town. We're going to be there in a minute. It's right there. I think it's Pell's Mill or something like that. Ooh. Look at all the imps over there. And the mod that I've got that adds in the extra summons, the extra conjuration spells that are non-necromantic, non-daedric, can be bought at a shop at that location. So we're making our way there to buy a couple of appropriately leveled conjuration spells, whatever they've got. There we go. And that's the new building right there, because it's got the little funny sign out the front. Which you sort of do wonder that in a magical world like this, why don't people have more magically enchanted signs? Oh, that's because that's a missing mesh. That's not actually a magically enchanted sign. I forgot about that. We have seen this in another playthrough I did. I think it was I did an Arcane Archer playthrough. That's right. I can come into the shop at any time, but you're not over at the counter here until normal daylight hours. So let's just rest, 12 hours. Let's just wait outside. Oh, and we've got a level. We're now level 2. So... I thought I was waiting for 12 hours. Oh, that's right. No, this is a fight. Who's the bad guys here? This was the bad guy. That's right.
It's you. Hi. What? Make sure not to eat nightshade. It's very
Excuse me. Yes, I did get +5.
enough talk.
I got +5 in willpower and +2 in intelligence, and then I put, I think, another... Maybe it was +5 in speed as well. I don't remember now. We got 3 more health just for leveling up, and we ended up with 4 more. Because of the 2 intelligence, we got 4 more magicka, which is not a lot, but that's why we're... even though I said I didn't want to go and do anything stupid, I wanted to just play the game how I wanted to play it. It's obvious that I can't, because I need more magicka, and the only way to get more magicka is to use skills which raise my intelligence, and the only skill that I can use a lot of that's going to raise my intelligence, well, mysticism and conjuration. And while I have a perfectly valid mysticism spell, in minor life detection, and I could spam that right now and get 5 levels in that, no worries at all. I do also... It's a very situational spell, and it's not really that much use, in my opinion. There's a minor quest in the Mage Guild, and that's about it.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices.
Yeah, so he's got a lot of interesting items here. You can buy amulets and stuff, and things. I didn't think to check if there was anything else added in this mod, like gloves. Certainly doesn't look like it. Monk's robes. There's tan robes and a tan robe hood. White monk robes. Let's sell these things that I just gathered that I don't need.
That's more than I'd use. That's a fair deal.
I should read that first.
I appreciate your business.
Let's just quickly read that book, whatever it was. Hang on. Are we getting the benefit from... No, we're not getting the benefit from the tiny backpack. I should just get rid of it. Now, the book. Oh. Detect life for 150 feet. For 5 seconds on self. Well, that's good. That's better than the detect life I've currently got. But I think the one I've currently got lasts longer, if I remember rightly. So that one is 150 feet for 5 seconds, but this one is 60 feet for 10 seconds. I'd rather that lasting longer. Anyway, you have some spells.
And lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
So we can summon a rat, a mud crab, a goblin, an imp. I don't like that. An imp is no different, in my opinion, to... I consider imps to be Daedric. So, yeah. There's also a rat pack. There is a goblin archer. There is a goblin skirmisher. There is a troll. So I need level 50 conjuration to be able to summon the troll. Which I think would be a good option. I feel like a troll would be much better than a goblin berserker. And then 75 I can get an ogre. I can get a minotaur at 50. I would have thought that would be pretty good too. An armed minotaur, a minotaur lord at 100. An armed minotaur lord. And a goblin warlord. And then you got a land draug, whatever it is. I think for right now, let's just learn that spell. I don't think I need to learn a lot of them.
Thank you for your patronage.
So, if I change up my 3 slot for that one instead, we can summon the goblin skirmisher. Now, let's really briefly go back home. I've got those 2 bronze necklaces I want to drop off. And I think what I want to do now is what I normally do in other playthroughs much earlier. And that is, let's go and clean out the little dungeon here and Vivellin or whatever it's called. Because Vivellin, or whatever it's called, gives me a whole bunch of the Welkin stones, which allow me to regenerate my magicka. And they are going to be super useful. I have 1 at the moment, which I don't want to use. Let's do this cave over here first. Oh, that didn't miss by much. Neither did any of those. Gotcha. Eventually. Maybe I should have bought the Goblin Archer spell as well, because Goblin Archer would be really handy right here. With these guys all fluttering away. out there. Okay, he's dropped down. So he's dead. Where's the other one? I cannot see him, and I don't think my glasses would help. There he is. Got him. Alright. Imp Gall. Improving endurance is only possible by leveling heavy armor, block, or armorer skills. Yeah, or cardio. Why did I pick up the rat meat? I did not want the rat meat. And there's nothing down there that I want. It's only if there is an imp there that I want its gall, which is pretty disgusting. Speaking of imps and their gall, yeah, this is the way I want to go. There he is. I was going to say, where is he? Oh, it's a rat this time. How do I lucky? Gold piece. What are you attacking me for? What? Did I mistakenly hit you with a spell and now you're going to try and kill me? My spell is not doing very good against you at all. Thankfully, you disappeared. I really feel like maybe I should have got an archer who could stand back with me and just shoot at things. There might be less chance that I would zap them with spells. But, we'll give it a go again. Put him up there, can we? No. You're not going to attack me yet? That's good. Endurance does improve your hit points. But you do get a limited number of extra hit points every level, even if you don't level your endurance. But your endurance gives you even more. Is my understanding. I don't claim to know it all perfectly, but that's the way it appears to be. Where is he? I thought there was supposed to be another one around here somewhere. There he is. He was out of range. Thank you. Yes, I shall remember to save. Actually, I forgot to get myself a drink before I started the stream, so one moment. Much better. Sorry about that. Thought there was another one. Yeah, that makes sense, New Rock. It really is. If you're going to you're going to do anything like that, yeah, really getting endurance. Yeah, that's why I don't like the leveling system in this game, because you do have to really plan ahead. You know, and you should be making sure that you're getting as much gain in each of the skills from day one, and yeah, it's a lot of work for, in my opinion, not much gain. Which is why the mods that allow you to put 5 points into any skill that you have increased make things a little bit better. Because then all you have to do is just, you know, get one little level in something that's going to give you endurance, and then you can put 5 points in it, which is not quite so bad. I'm going to say, where is he? I was sure there was something in here that was going to fight back. All right. Speaking of levels, how are we going towards our next level? Oh, we're almost there. What am I doing? I meant to do that because I need to restore some health. I'm not going to bother. There's all this effort I can go to move all the skeletons, to get each of the individual gold pieces that are on there, but there's only about 10 or so gold there. It feels like it's absolutely worthless to go to all that effort. Let's just get out of here. How are we going for carrying capacity? Really good. So we'll go straight over to the other one. A book next to the corpse? I don't know that I've ever noticed that. Let's have a look. I'm going to feel like an idiot if there is. You do mean this corpse? The other corpse in the big room by the throne. Yeah, oh, that book. Yeah, okay. It's not something you can pick up. So there is... No, it's not here. Over here, there is this book-like thing, which you can read, which has this little riddle sort of thing on it. Meridia child, earth root power, sea wave, like earth like a flood, people out, escape, pretense, present tense, imperative. Then there's another book like it. Is it just through this door? Yeah, there's another book just here. 4-star hour, terror of the most, terror of Meridia, come, came, and then it's, and all those are, where the hell did you come from? Anyway, all those books are trying to sort of allude to the fact that this was potentially a temple to Meridia at some point, I think. If you go onto the wiki and have a look at this dungeon, I think it does explain it. A hasty translation: stone settlers, builders, not rest, wake Meridia, terror of the most terror, haste to safe home. So basically, I think it was a bunch of Meridia worshippers, and they had to leave here. I think it was like this alien ruin. They were all devoted to Meridia, and they had to leave because some evil that is against Meridia, so obviously another Daedra or something, was woken or something in here. I don't know the full details. I think it does try to explain it on the wiki when you go there, but the thing is, no, I don't think anyone really knows, because I always felt that it was some sort of clue that was leading you somewhere in this dungeon to some other little secret thing, but it's not. Because the thing is there's a whole upstairs area out there when you're in that lower area, when you're in the water. There's a whole area up above the cliffs, and technically, if you have high enough athletic skill, you can eventually jump and make your way up there. But it's not something that you can do at early levels of the game. You've really got to. Where the hell am I? Oh, that's right. I'm here. I got to come out of here. Yeah, silly me. Yeah, it's not something that you can do early game, and there's actually nothing up there. It's just empty area. And I always felt that those were clues as to how to get up to that area, but they're not. So yeah. Oh, there's the crash that we were waiting for. Yep, an hour and a half in, and it's crashed. One moment, please. All right. How about you go and attack this guy that's going... That's all right. I didn't want that shield anyway. I knew that trap was there. Why did I walk into that? Cannot believe it. What the hell? Oh. Dark Elf. That's why they were resistant to my fire spell. Okay, that brings up an interesting conundrum, which I think I'm going to resolve right now before I go any further. And that is, I need a better destruction spell. So I'm going to go and make my elemental destruction spells that I use. First of all, we're going to go to the markets and sell everything we've picked up so far, because we are getting a little overloaded. Then we're going to go back to Crosscrag Spire and build some spells. I've got some ideas for a couple of different spells that I want to do.
What kind of... I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all... That... A good price. You drive and that seat. That seems. You got a great deal there. A fine. That's a good... You drive. That seems... That's more... Thank you.
Didn't realise I had that Searing Flame Tome. Don't know that I really need it, because I'm going to end up making something...
What kind of deal can I... What can I interest you in?
Anyway, but I've learnt it now, so that's good.
Goodbye.
Okay. Okay, so first things first, I want an elemental bolt spell. It's going to be a target spell, magnitude of 5, duration of 1 for fire. The same for frost. And the same for shock. Okay, elemental bolt 15. And let's immediately put that in my 2 slot. Now, I just want to actually test something here. Good, it looks like a lightning bolt, so it travels the fastest. Now, I've thought of something interesting. Most of the time, the only time I need the protection spell is if someone gets in melee range of me. And at that point in time, I'm going to be switching to my elemental blast spell, which will... I've got elemental bolt, which I throw, and elemental blast is the one that just happens, excuse me, in front of me. So, if I go touch for 5, and for fire, sorry, and then I go frost damage, touch for 5, and then I go shock damage, touch for 5, and then we add on to this shield on self. Now, what sort of magnitude do I want? How many points of protection do I want on myself? Well, hang on. Let's go to like 20 points of protection for... Yeah, 2 seconds. I figure they come at me, I switch to my blast spell, my touch spell, I use it. If it doesn't kill them, I'm going to use it again. I now have 20% shield. That's going to reduce the amount of damage they do. Maybe I want more than 20% shield. I thought it was 20 points. That's percent. How high can I go with that before it complains? Let's go. Can I get to 50? Alteration skill of 25 is needed. Do I have an alteration skill of 25? I don't know. Oh, yes, it's 37. Okay, so I can reduce all damage done to me by half for the next 2 seconds. I think that's going to be a good spell. So let's set that up again. We're going to do 5 points of touch damage of fire. We're going to do 5 points of frost touch damage. And we're going to do 5 points... No, 5 points, please. Of shock damage. And this is all fairly low-level spells still. Eventually I can create versions of this which is doing 50 points of frost, 50 points of shock, 50 points of fire, etc. And now if I go shield on self, 50%, for 2 seconds, and that is elemental blast 50%. And that spell is going to go in my 1 slot. Now, what can I do? Yeah, see, I can't modify these other summoning spells, these new summoning spells. I can't create my own versions of those. The other thing I thought of doing, and I have tried this out in another playthrough and didn't really like it all that much, but I use the light spell a lot. And my current light spell is 20 feet for 60 seconds. And I like that. But what I'm thinking of doing is... So we go light, on self, magnitude, let's go 40 feet for 60 seconds. I need illusion of 25. I know I've already got illusion of 20, at least 25. So that's fine. Now what I want to throw into that is detect life. Also at 40 feet, but only for like the first 10 seconds. Right? So I can cast the light. And for the first 10 seconds of having cast the light, I'm going to be able to detect any life in that area as well. It's not super useful, but it gives me, it'll help me raise my mysticism, which will help with intelligence, I think. I need to double check that. Light, life. Well, let's go light, 40, 60, life, 40, 10. That'll do. It's a silly name for a spell, but... And let's put that where our light spell is. Our light spell at the moment is in the 5 slot, I think. Yeah, so we'll put that there. I still have that standard protection spell. What is that? That protect is 5% for 30 seconds. You know what? I want better than that. I want a shield spell on self of... Can I go higher than 50? I can. How much higher? I want 30 seconds. That costs 200. There's the problem. It costs 200 magicka to protect yourself for that long. I don't have the magicka to do that. I could go to 25% for 30 seconds. How much? Even that for 60 seconds is a lot. Let's call that shield 25%, 30. 30. Oh, I need an alteration of 50 to be able to do that? Damn. Okay, maybe not yet then. I don't see it as being a major issue to have it right now. It just feels like that protect 5% is pretty useless. Yeah, we need to go back. Well, I can make a summoning spell for the skeleton, because I've learnt the summon skeleton, or I was given summon skeleton as a base spell when I picked myself as a mage, right? So I've got a summon skeleton spell, and that's one of the base spells that comes with the game. I can make another version of that. What I can't do is make another version of the summon goblin, because that is a mod that adds that spell in. And whether it's just not possible to do it at all with spells that are added by mods, or whether the mod maker just didn't set it up properly so it doesn't allow you to do it, but it sort of makes sense that I can't. So all I can do here is I can change the duration. So I could go, anywhere up to 120 seconds if my level was high enough for the summon skeleton. I'm not too worried. I will stick with the default summoning spells. I do want to go and buy some new spells. The other way that I can level conjuration is by summoning, say, a bound dagger rather than using the silver dagger that I've got. And that might be a better way in the long run. That I feel like that might work better for me. But I really don't know. I haven't thought about it enough to be 100% sure yet. But I feel like that would probably work a little bit better. Anyway, let's come back here to Vilverin. Have any of these guys respawned? Doesn't look like it. But there is also a mage that can sometimes appear around here. I do want to keep an eye out for him. Not that he's going to be all that much trouble. Now that I've got my lovely elemental bolt spell, it'll probably rip through him pretty easily. Yeah, no sign of him. Okay, let's continue on. I don't think I'm going to pick up absolutely everything around here. I'm going to be a little bit frugal. I don't want to pick up a whole heap of weapons and armor because they're really not going to do me any good, and they're just going to take up a hell of a lot of space. Let's get you there. Wow. He really went through those guys. I did not expect him to do that well against those two. How did that not hit him? There we go. What about up here? Normally there's a guy up here. He must have been one of the guys we already got back there. All right. What have you got? Nothing. Nothing. Yep, a whole lot of nothing here at the moment, except for some beds. There's a dagger hidden under the pillow there. All right. All of them. Some ale. Another one of them. I want that, and I can't remember why. Oh, That's locked. Oh, I need to make the next level of unlock spell as well. I can do an easy unlock. I mean, I can buy one, but I can also make one. And I should do that. That's not what I wanted to pick up. You got anything I want? Nope. Iron Greaves, green robe. Take the meat, even though it's not really worth it. Take all of that. Green robe hood. Actually, does that hood look better? I don't know. That looks a little too pale green. I think I will actually go with the green robe hood to go with the green brocade and that. All right. What have you got? Nothing in there. Oh, I do have another level. Bound gauntlets. More torches. Very nice. Taking those guys out with one hit. Take all the arrows because they sell well. No. That's what I was going to check. Mysticism does increase intelligence. Very good. Could rest here and get my level and continue on, but I want to go back home and make the next level open lock spell. And I can rest at home and get my level there. Not that it matters, but... Actually, there's no difference in the brightness of these spells, the light spells. Oh, maybe it is, because it's putting the light over a larger distance. Maybe it is a little bit dimmer. I don't know, but it shouldn't be. There's no... Like, I can't put an intensity on the light. All I can say is how much area it illuminates. Okay, The problem is I can't call this open easy lock, this spell, because that's what the core spell is, and you can't name things the same. Oh, area. No, I don't need an area. I just need easy. Because surely that doesn't have an area. The existing spell. On target, yeah. Very good. So, open, easy. Area is the target. Okay. So I'll just call it easy lock. And that's now my spell in the 4 slot. I don't think I can go to average. No, I need level 50, which I don't have yet. I'm only level 37. All right. Let's go upstairs to the bed. Oh, the color of the hood. Yes. Yeah, the old one was too bright. I agree. Speaking of which, I will keep it. And we'll put these welcome stones away because I shouldn't need them yet. All right. Let's hop on our tiny little bed. I don't know why we have to have such a small bed, but anyway. And let's rest for an hour. All right. See, look at that. We can only get a +2 in intelligence, a +3 in willpower, but we can get a +2 in endurance. What did I do to get a +2 in endurance? Oh, I must have got a level in block. I must have actually unintentionally blocked something with the dagger to the point where I got a level in it. So how are we looking? 70 hit points now. We went from 63 to 70, which is pretty good. 218, we're really slowly going up in the magicka. I really need to make sure that I'm leveling up intelligence-based skills as much as possible. And you know what? I'm starting to realize that I can't remember. I know I've read how to do the efficient leveling here before, but it seems like what I should do is make sure that, like, I need that there's like three attributes that I really want on this character. I want intelligence, I want wisdom or willpower, sorry, and I want endurance. I want intelligence so that I have a lot of magicka. I want willpower so that I recover magicka quickly, and I want endurance so that I have a lot of health and fatigue and stuff like that. What I should do is make sure that I have, so to do intelligence, I have to use alchemy, mysticism, or conjuration. Ideally, to get it to the +5, what I should do is I should have, say, forgetting alchemy because I'm never going to use it, I should have, say, mysticism as a major skill and conjuration as a minor skill, right? And that way, if I leveled up, say, 2 levels of mysticism and then 3 levels of conjuration, that would give me the +5 that I need. but only 2 of those levels of mysticism would count to me going up in a character level. So I can have, say, 2 levels of destruction, and, 2 levels of heavy armor. I can spread it all out. Whereas, if I want to get a +5 in a skill like destruction, and if I want to get a +5 in intelligence, and if all 3 of those skills are major skills, which they are in this case, alchemy, mysticism, and conjuration, are the 3 skills. I have to level each of those skills. I've got to get 5 levels between those 3 skills to get a +5, right, if you're doing efficient leveling. And that then means that to get willpower, I have to get 5 levels between alteration, destruction, and restoration. That leaves me, I can't get any levels in illusion because, there's my 10 levels, right? So the problem there is that you need to put some of your skills, if you're going to do an efficient leveling system, some of the skills that you need to raise the attributes that you want need to be minor skills and still need to be used so that you don't level up your character too quickly, or you don't use up all of the, because going that way, I would only be able to get a +5 to 2 skills, not 3. So to be able to get a +5 to 3 skills, you have to get like a +2. You have to spread them out enough, and there's not enough points in major skills to get all 3 unless you push some of the skills into minor skills. And that's what I hate about this. All this planning that you've got to do to get it to work. Oh, I've got to make sure, that's why the minor skilling thing seemed so easy, because all you do is just build a character where none of the major skills you're going to use. Yes, it's harder when you start off because all of the skills start at much lower levels. Basically, every one of these major skills started at least level 30 because they're a major skill. And all of the minor skills basically started at 5, or some of them started a little bit higher, but most of them started at 5 because they're a minor skill. So if you do that, and with the minor skilling that I did in my previous playthrough, your skills are much lower when you start because you're only using minor skills. You're never using major skills. But you never have to do all of this rigmarole to get it all to work, which is why let's just play. Except for the whole conjuration thing. And maybe, as I said, maybe I'll use Conjuring Bound Dagger and Mysticism to raise my intelligence. But I know I'm not going to be able to get +5 to intelligence or endurance very often. And I'm never going to be able to get +5 to 3 attributes, ever. It's just the way it's going to be because I haven't built the character. You can't do it, from my understanding, you just can't do it from any of the pre-made characters. I feel like what I want to do right now is quickly come back to the Imperial City and see if I can purchase maybe 1 or 2 new spells. I could go to the Mages Guilds to do it, but I never remember which ones have which, and I don't want to spend the next half an hour running around looking for the right place to buy it. So let's see if I can find a bound dagger. And actually, conjuration. Is there a bound shield? I shouldn't look. I shouldn't. Yes, there is a bound shield, but I shouldn't be using it. But if I summon the bound dagger... If I summon the bound dagger, that might be a little bit better. So, hey, there we go. Bound dagger. Boom. So I might use that. Hang on, was there anything else I wanted? Water breathing is nice to have. Let's grab that, because I can use that later on.
Thank you for your patronage. Take care.
And then let's just go to the other shop.
Welcome to the... What can I interest you in?
I don't want the bound. I could start getting some of these weaknesses. I've tried to use those spells, chain up a combination of spells in the past, and it hasn't worked for me. But I don't know. Things like absorb fatigue, hindering touch. That's a good... I'm going to buy that. That is good. I already have it a spell, so I don't need that. I should also consider making a larger heal. The burden other that I just bought, or whatever it was called, is a really good thing to drop on somebody else, because it basically is like a paralysis to them. You're basically overloading their inventory so that they can't move. Let's just double check and see if you've got any spells that I want, because I always forget that you have spells as well. You've got such high level, I'm not going to be able to really use any of these, but so yeah, there's a paralyze, but the burden can work just as well. And it's a good thing. I could have added that into the touch spell as well. So I could have... The touch-based damage spell that I did, while protecting myself, I could do damage to them, and I could cast burden on them so that they get stuck, which means I could take a couple of steps back and then maybe hit them with a ranged spell in safety if I burden them for like 5 seconds or something. I'm not going to try and build that spell right now, but it is certainly something to consider. Let's head back to Vilverin and let's get this dungeon done. Again, just a quick look around to see if the mage is here, and he's not. Good. I just don't want him attacking me when I'm about to go through the door or something silly like that. What was the spell I put in the 7 slot? Oh, that's just the normal life detection. Yeah, okay. That's a normal protect. Yep, all right. Let's get that back out. Oh, hang on. I wanted to put the bound dagger in 3, didn't I? Where is it? Bound dagger in the 3 slot. Let's try using that. Rather than summoning a companion. Doesn't last very long, the bound dagger.
To arms! To arms! Show me what you got.
That didn't work quite as well as I would have liked, but I don't think it was a complete disaster either. Here's where things are going to get fun. Oh, I forgot. It's behind me. Yeah. As we start getting the zombies coming, and they are no fun. Worked out kind of better than expected, to be honest. Do have to be careful because there's another one fairly close by and I've got no magicka at the moment. Quick save. So the next one's just down here somewhere, I think. Yeah. Oh, I'm out of magicka. Okay. Well, that touch-based spell is really using a lot of magicka very quickly, but it worked very well. So, not going to complain about that. I'm just going to wait here at the top of the stairs, get my health back, and let my magicka regen, and then we'll go on, because I think there's one more zombie. Maybe not. Maybe it's only the 2 zombies, now that I think about it. Now, there is... Where is it? There's a chest down there somewhere. That's locked. It's about the only time when having an unlock spell that works at range would have been good, because I can't use the unlock spell underwater. Where is it? Oh, there it is. All right. Oh, what am I doing? I have a water breathing spell. Okay. That's all sorted. Now, there is another passage I missed somewhere. Here it is, right here. That's average. That's average. That's easy. Yeah. What's this one going to be? Easy. Yay. Thought I could shoot it off there. Okay, if I want to get in here, I've got to try and use a lockpick. Come on. Yay, we got through. All right. Security raises agility. And I did raise agility at the first, when I went to level 2, I raised agility because I could. Not what I meant to do, that's what I meant to do. Actually, let's do that. And then do that. Thought there was a guy in here. Thought I was all good. I thought there was no one in here. Ah, this room. Gotta love this room. Oh, got a level again already. It's alright, I'm almost finished here. Where'd your axe go? Oh, there. It's just a regular one. That's fine. Okay, last one. No, wrong one. I always forget which order it is, whether the top ones open the close ones or the far ones. That was stupid of me. Knew better than to do that. This is the big boss. He won't be hard though. Like I said, not hard. How am I going for carrying capacity? Plenty. Right. Take all of that. What have you got in there? Nothing that... Oh, I'll take the cloth maybe. I don't want the rest of it. Let's come over here first. Let's get that sword. Your bone meal. I might as well grab the shield. The only problem with the light spell is it gets very bright places like here. A Hammerfell shield, fortified block of 6 points. Identified letter. Right. That is everything in here. Pretty sure we've done everything now. We can just get out. Yeah, the cloth... Whoops, wrong one. That one. The cloth stuff that he has does look nice, but I don't like the pants. The dark shirt goes with it. I think he was actually wearing the necromancer's robes. I mean, the dark shirt looks okay if I could find a dark hood to go with it, but I don't want to use the necromancer's robes because they are shirt and pants in one. So it's one less thing that you can enchant. And really, if I could find something to... The dark shirt is not too bad. If I could find something to go with it, those pants, no. I don't like the 3/4 length pants. So we will stick with the green, I think. Quick save is a good idea. Potions of healing out of there. And we're done. Okay, let's go back home to Frostcrag. We can put away most of the Welkin stones we just got. We might keep, like, maybe 2 on us to use in cases of emergency. And then we'll rest and get our next level. Tempted to keep that. I don't think I'm ever going to use the Vala stone, so let's put that away for the moment, and let's put 2 of those. Keep 2 of those, the rest go away. That we can store, that we can store. No, I don't want the manual spellcraft in there. In fact, I don't even know that I want that letter, but I might just keep that there because I don't really want it. Copper necklace and copper rings can be enchanted later. I might keep the dark shirt just for giggles. Gonna sell the rest of that. Yep, any of that stuff we don't want is going to be sold. Put that away. I'm not sure what that is either. Fundamentals, manual spellcraft. Yep. That looks good. So 70, 218, 163. Only +2 to intelligence, +3 to willpower, but I am still getting some endurance. So let's make sure we get those 3 again. 77, 222, finally getting a little bit of increase. And I think we did get, like, 5 points of fatigue as well. How are we actually doing on these major skills? Conjuration is actually the highest at 46. Interesting. I would have thought destruction always raises really slowly in these games, because if it didn't, you'd be a destruction master in no time, the way most people use it, the way I use it as well. So, yeah. But the fact that they're all, apart from alchemy, which I'm not using, the fact that they're all like roughly level 41, 42 in the main is actually quite good. Yeah. All right. I think I'm going to leave it there. However, I'm happy with how this is going. Next step is going to be Mage Guild quest lines until we get access to the Arcane University, and then we might start doing combination of main quest line and Arcane University Mage Guild stuff. I don't know. I do feel like I want to go all the way through the Mage Guild. I don't think I've ever done that before. I'm not sure. So I think that is the next thing. Whether we start doing some main quest stuff or not, I'll decide as we keep going. But I'm happy with how this is going. Everything is, we're still doing early game stuff, so nothing is too hard. It'll be, once we hit the Oblivion gates, we'll see how we're going. That will be the real telling part of it. But thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun, and I will see you next time. Bye now.